Hi guys, my name is Ashley and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you the life of Saint Catherine Drexel in my brand new video. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos and new updates. Bye bye. Saint Catherine Drexel was born on 26th of November 1858. Drexel was the daughter of the American financier and philanthropist Francis Anthony Drexel. Her mother, Hannah Longstreth, died 5 weeks after Catherine was born. Catherine and her sister were cared for by their aunt and uncle until their father remarried in 1860. The family was active in charitable works and distributed food, clothing and money from their home twice a week. As a young adult, Catherine was deeply impacted by her stepmother's long and painful battle with terminal cancer and marked that as a pivotal time in her life. In 1884, she traveled with her father and sisters to the western states where they witnessed the poverty and destitution of Native Americans on reservation lands. When her father died in 1885, she and her sisters inherited a vast fortune. Believing that all people should have access to education, she continued the work earlier undertaken by the family of founding and endowing schools and churches for African Americans and Native Americans in the South and West. She later visited these establishments touring by burro and stagecoach. While in Rome, January 1887, she had a private audience with Pope Leo XIII to need for nuns to staff her mission schools. The Pope challenged her to devote her life as well as her fortune to the missions. In 1889, she became a novice with the Sisters of Mercy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. In February 1891, she took her final vows and with a few companions founded the Blessed Sacrament Sisters for Indians and Colored People, of which she was Superior General. The community moved from the Drexel summer home in Torresdale, Pennsylvania, to the new St. Elizabeth's Convent in Cornwall Heights, Pennsylvania. The next year, the community received final papal approval in May 1913. Mother Drexel began a vast campaign with the founding of St. Catherine's boarding school for Pueblo Indians in Santa Fe, New Mexico in 1894, followed by another school for African American girls at Rock Castle, Virginia in 1899. She opened more schools in Arizona and Tennessee, 1903. In Arizona and Tennessee, 1903, and in 1915, founded a school for African Americans that would, in 1925, become Xavier University in New Orleans, Louisiana. By 1927, she had established convents for her congregation at Columbus, Ohio, Chicago, Boston, and New York City. She received high commendation from Pope Pius XII on her Golden Jubilee in 1941. She died on March 3rd, 1955, at the age of 96. At the time of her death, she had used more than $12 million of her inheritance for her charitable and apostolic missions, working in conjunction with the U.S. Indian Office, through which she helped found the Society for the Preservation of the Faith among Indian Children, or Preservation Society. By that time, by the time as well, the Sisters of the Blessed Sacrament had grown to some 500 members in 51 convents, and they had established 49 elementary schools, 12 high schools, and Xavier University. Drexel was beatified on November 20th, 1988, after the Vatican confirmed her first miracle, restoring a boy's hearing. A second miracle was attributed to her in January 2000, after a young girl was cured of her deafness following prayers to Drexel and having her ears touched by some of Drexel's possessions. In March, Pope St. John Paul II approved Drexel for sainthood, and she was canonized on October 1st, 2000, becoming the second U.S.-born saint. The first was Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton. You can check out my last year's video of Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton in the description box and description link below. The first was Saint Elizabeth Ann Seton, canonized in 1975. Her feast day is March 3rd, the date when she died. She is the patron saint of philanthropists and racial justice. I hope you everybody. I'll see you in my brand new video. I read so many saints so hard, and as you see, my hand has white paint on. See you soon in a brand new video tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. Bye bye.